Welcome back, history adventurers. Today, we're tracking down a ghost story written in Roman steel. The legend of the Ninth Legion, or Legio IX Hispania. Officially, they vanished around 120 AD while campaigning in Britain. But what if the real story is far wilder? Some historians believe a detachment, or perhaps the entire unit, was redeployed east, maybe to fight the Parthians or even further. Think about it. Roman military discipline clashing with the steppes of Central Asia. They weren't just lost in the woods. They were lost across empires. This relocation theory suggests they were too valuable to just sit guarding Hadrian's Wall. They were sent to the frontier of the known world. And that's where the breadcrumbs stop. It's an epic journey that historians are still charting today, looking for signs they ever made it. Here's where things get truly mind-bending. In the rugged, mountainous regions of modern-day Afghanistan and Uzbekistan, there are persistent local legends among specific tribal groups describing fair-skinned warriors with strange shields who fought with incredible organization. Now, the most shocking part, these legends often describe these warriors using techniques and formations eerily similar to Roman legionary drills. Could these isolated communities have descendants whose ancestors were Roman soldiers stranded thousands of miles from Rome? We aren't talking about a few merchants. We're talking about an entire military unit settling down and integrating. If true, this is the greatest demographic ripple effect of the Roman Empire. Let's talk physical evidence, or the lack thereof. If 5,000 disciplined soldiers set up camp, they leave behind pottery, coins, or maybe even fortifications. Archaeologists have searched extensively in known Roman eastern frontiers, Syria, Mesopotamia, but the trail goes cold before the real wilderness begins. However, in the Fergana Valley region, there have been incredibly rare finds. Pottery shards with Latin inscriptions that are definitively Roman imperial, far outside established trading routes. Are these leftovers from a supply chain, or markers left by soldiers who tried to maintain their Roman identity while stranded? The extreme distance makes even these small finds feel like finding a needle in a continental haystack. Forget the Vikings. The Romans were incredible engineers. If the Ninth Legion was indeed deployed beyond Parthia, they wouldn't have relied on cavalry alone. We have historical records suggesting Roman military engineers were experts at building fortifications that could withstand harsh environments. Imagine sophisticated Roman siege weaponry and road building techniques being taught to local populations deep in the Silk Road regions. The concept is that they didn't just vanish. They became a localized military power block, perhaps hired out by local rulers who couldn't match their tactical superiority. They traded their discipline for a place in a new society, forever altering the military history of that area. Finally, the most fascinating, and potentially frustrating, clue, the Liqian discovery. In a small village called Liqian, in Gansu province, China, some villagers possess unusual physical traits. Blonde or light-colored hair and green eyes that sharply contrast with the dominant local population. A key theory suggests they are descendants of the Lost Legion. While DNA testing has yielded mixed results, the correlation is too strong to ignore. Did the remainder of the Legion eventually fight their way across the Taklamakan Desert? Or did they settle earlier, intermarrying and slowly fading into the population over 2 millennia? Whether they were wiped out or evolved into the ancestors of Liqian. The idea that Roman blood still flows in remote Chinese villages is truly the capstone on this incredible historical mystery. What do you think?